Search and destroy strategy, revolution, defense. Keep in mind this is not one continuous game, it is only meant to show you one or two possible pathways you can take of thousands available. Hey, it's Guns for Hire from NextGenTactics. Going to take you through a few defense videos for Revolution and Map Pack 3. Just to let you know, this is during one of those bonus weekends, this particular match here that I'm in, so you'll see 100 points. Anyway, I've decided to take B because everyone else seems to be going to A. I always like to take the road less traveled. And in this case here, I use SMG and Extreme because I want to get down to that endpoint as soon as possible. Because if the enemy's rushing, chances are I would have sort of encountered someone by then. And because I didn't, I like to set up the Bettys at both access points to that bomb. Obviously, you know, not necessarily it's not going to kill, but I'm going to know if someone's sneaking in there. I don't know where the bomb is. You know, in this case here, everyone seems to be getting wiped out at A. I start slowly dropping down because I'm like, okay, something's up. They seem to be pushing hard, rightfully so. The bomb gets planted. Now I nab someone here through the opening. He's just running. It's unfortunate, but that's the way the game goes. Now, my job is to get over there as soon as possible. You know, I check the openings. Even though, you know, I want to rush over there, you got to get there as fast as possible. I was on the total opposite side of the map. Take a few seconds once in a while just sort of to take a look to see if you can see any movement, because I have no idea where this guy is. Now, I'm going to throw a grenade in that corner. That's a known hiding spot. And the other one is right there. So, I mean, when I'm rushing in here, I've got one grenade. I don't have time. We got to defuse that bomb. Throw the grenade in and just try and get in there as soon as possible. I came into this game second round, but I was still able to get a good round in here. Now, when we get up here, I'm just going to quickly pause it. Now, this video was recorded after, obviously, the first one here. Because I did discover that people, and this is a regular thing now, people like to come in through this window that we're looking at right now. I mean, always before, I'd always place that Betty at the other window, or opening rather, where they can jump across onto the silo and then straight in. But it seems that it's more effective for them to be jumping across this roof line here, which you can look at, and straight into this window. And I found I was getting flanked by those players a lot more than the ones coming straight across, because it seems to be a little bit safer to do so. So now I always place a Betty there. The second Betty that I'm going to place is actually right across as well, just in case someone's going to be leaping across here. And the reason why I put both there is because I'm actually going to take the forward position and I'm going to guard those stairs. Now, while I'm not looking at them, I'm always listening. If I hear any movement, just like that guy that came up there, you can sort of anticipate that. If you hear movement at all, you know, don't look at the map to see if it's an enemy or a friendly player or an enemy player. Just look quickly, then check the map, because you want to be in the ready position to shoot, which is what I did there. Now, while I'm down here, again, the bomb gets planted, and I've got to run across the entire map. Now, I'm going to pause quickly here again, just take a quick look. Again, you want to look to see if you can see any movement whatsoever. Don't waste a lot of time, because you don't have a lot of time to waste. Now, when we're going to this room, you know, there's always those two spots again. And sometimes there's a lower spot here, but, you know, I'm looking in there, and then the guy's in the same corner again. I wouldn't recommend going in that corner. I mean, granted, you're going to get some kills by less experienced ones, but people like me, that's one of the first places I look, and I'm going to be drilling into that place with my M1 as soon as I get in that door. Alright, we're going to be defending B on this one. This is actually an older video as well, when I was just sort of getting used to these levels. So, I rush again. I want to get to the end stairway. I want to be able to protect it. So I have the SMG Type 100 with Extreme. And I'm listening. So I get to this point here, but I'm still listening. Like, I mean, I'm looking down there getting ready, but it's so critical. I mean, if you have a good headset, it'll greatly improve your game as well. Same sort of thing as I did in the very first sort of vid clip that I showed you. I'm putting the Bettys at the stair and there just in case I end up having to leave. I'm getting nailed by two dudes down the other end there, which I kind of get lucky because I was in the middle of looking elsewhere. Anyway, so when you're in this position here, no matter what way I'm facing, I mean, obviously I'm going to be throwing stuff there. I knew that they were down there, so that seems to be the logical place to put them. But always listening. Like this guy here, obviously he was trying to switch around and flank. He was the one at the other end, because even when I killed that guy at the other end, there was still someone firing. So he thought he'd be a little Mr. Sneaky Sneak, and come up from behind. But the key in this, really, I mean, obviously this is sort of a safe zone. With the Bettys, you create a little safe zone for yourself so you know that whether your back's turned or not, you're going to get a warning. Either the Betty's going to go off and you're going to know that they're real close or closing in on you, or it's going to kill them. But the other thing you want to do, and it's very important, is listen. A good headset in this will greatly improve your game. I highly recommend that you get one. I have a surround sound, so it's easy to pinpoint where they're coming from. Now, even though I'm looking forward down where the spawn area was, I can hear the enemy player, and that's how I catch this guy before he even sets up the Betty downstairs or whatever it is that he blew up. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. For more strategies and tactics on Call of Duty World at War and Modern Warfare, visit NextGenTactics.com.